Hello, Godzilla slash King Kong fans. This is J.A.R. 369. Welcome back for another figure review. Today, I'll be taking a look at the Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla with Heat Ray, made by Playmates. So take a look at the packaging here. The packaging, you can see the figure fully exposed, no window or anything. You can see the figure itself with the tail and the accessories. And then you get the MonsterVerse logo right here, the name of the character, Warning Choking Hazard, and you can see the little Tokyo bat drop burning down during the final battle. And it's recommended for ages 4+. Playmates logo, legendary logo. And on the bottom, right here, just little features. It reads Battle Damage Reveal. Ooh. On the top, you get an image of Godzilla and Kong fighting. Really not too bad at artwork. On the side here, you got another burning of Tokyo, and also there's the logo. On the sides here, a different type of burning down Tokyo during the final battle, and also MonsterVerse logo, Godzilla with Heat Ray. On the back here, you got an image of the figure, and there's a bio about the movie, and a bio about, well, I'm going to say the character, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want to read it, go ahead, pause the video. Same thing on the top there. And other figures from the Godzilla vs. Kong line, like Kong with Battle Axe, a Skull Crawler, Warpath, and Kong with a fighter jet, which is pretty much exactly the same as the Battle Axe version, but with the non-angry, roaring, open mouth head. There's also other figures that were not shown, like Mega Godzilla and Tokyo Blacklight, got Kong and Godzilla. So anyway, that's about it for the packaging. Let's release Godzilla, the king of the monster himself, out of the package. Here we got the king of the monster out of the package. Let's take a look at the figure, starting off with the head sculpt here. The head sculpt, they did really not too bad of a job with the likeness to the CGI monster into an action figure form. But the eyes kind of bothers me a bit. It just looks weird on the figure. I mean, come on, NECA did a better job with the figure itself, which I'm going to take a look at the whole sculpt of the figure later on. You get the little teeth right there. I feel like my jaw on my head was like for this way, but no, it's actually the paint. Yeah, if you want to look for this figure, make sure to check out, be careful for the paint apps, like it might be weared off or anything. Now, take a look at the sculpt here. They did really not too bad of a job of the sculpt. You can see like the little chest here is gray, while the other one's blackened. It has some shades of gray there, which does have the removable battle damage effect, which I'm going to show you that in a minute. And the fins on the on the back here, they did really not too bad job of sculpting, and I really like the translucent coloring on the fins there. Not too bad a job. Take a look at the tail here. You can see he's made out of long. So he has a big tail. Plus there's some fins there are painted in blue, but instead of like the translucent blue like this one right there. I really wish I have like some sort of translucent plastic on each fins. Well, hey, they're sculpted in. And you see like the little small tail right there. Take a look at the legs. Very big legs on the figure. You can get a little feet there, his little toes and the little nails there. Take a look at the hands. Pretty small hands. You can see the little nails painted in as well. On the bottom, there's some legal stuff and no pegals and bottom feet as well. Overall, for the figure itself, not too bad. Not too bad of a job. I say Playmates did a decent job with this figure. I mean, it's not NECA or anything, but they did really a decent job with this figure. Now for articulation, there's like a little cut line here on the head here, but the head does not rotate, sadly. I have no idea why. But the arms do go fully rotate. And the legs kick forward and back. No rotation. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to break that, so... yeah, maybe stay away from the foot right there. But there's some rotations at the tail here. It has a ball joint that could go up and down, side to side, and that's about it. Well, it does have standard 5 points of articulation like the old figures from the 90s and the 80s. It's Godzilla. He just stands there and roars in the movies. So you cannot make any possibilities with this figure. Just have him standing now, roaring. For accessories, he does come with one accessory. It's this little heat ray effect there. You can actually, and there's like a little peg here, which you can actually open his. Oh, I forgot to mention there's a jaw articulation. Yeah. And underneath the here, you can see the little hole there on its mouth. So let's pop this in, and there you go. Now you're gonna have Godzilla fighting with Kong with a heat wave. And what's really an interesting feature is that I showed you this earlier. The skin does come off, so let's take off the skin for the battle damage effect, and boom, there you go. You can see some of the guts and little ribs sculpted on, which I really wish Playmates should have painted the ribs on them on Godzilla. But that's okay for me because I'm gonna leave the hold on, let me do this off camera. But I'm gonna leave like the little skin accessory or piece that Godzilla comes with. Leave it on its chest, displaying with the chest like so. And there you go. You have Godzilla all built up and perfectly fine. But overall for this figure, it's not too bad, to be honest. The sculpt wise is really great. The articulation will just very standard 6 points of articulation if you count the mouth. But there's nothing much you can pose around with this figure, because that's what Godzilla always does in the movies, just walking and roaring in the movie. In the films, I only saw the 2014, well, the MonsterVerse version of Godzilla. Not the old Godzilla films, because there are too many of them. Ugh. Like I said, the sculpt looks not too bad at all. And I really like the translucent plastic on the fin there. I really wish it did the same thing on the tails and the parts that are sculpted in. Which is fine. The figure itself is not too bad. Well, it's not the best figure like the NECA figure of Godzilla from the King of the Monsters line. It's still an okay figure for your child to play with, or let's just say for you guys who want to display him for your shelf. And I highly recommend getting this figure. Well, it was retail for $10, but I highly recommend getting this figure if it's on sale. For my rate, I'm going to give the Heat Ray Godzilla figure I'm going to go with a 8 out of 10. So that's about it. Make sure to tune in for new videos daily. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, and comment on this video. Don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you can be notified new videos after you subscribe, so you won't miss any new uploads, and be part of the notification squad. Finally, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I can say. This is the Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla with Heat Ray figure made by Playmates. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next review. And remember, keep on collecting.